Alright, today what we're doing is we're going to learn how to divide with blocks. So we've got a decimal number here. So just a quick reminder, the big block here, the big cube, represents 1. So this is 1 whole. This block here represents a tenth because 10 of them you need to make 1 whole. This next one, the long kind of skinny rectangular one, this represents hundredths because you need 100 of these to make up 1 whole. And then the last thing is the small little cube represents thousandths because you need 1,000 to make 1 whole. So I've already built this number, so we've got 4 and 218 thousandths. So I've got 4 ones, 2 tenths, 100, 8 thousandths make up that number. And what we're doing is we're dividing it by 3. So just remember, division just means we're dividing it into groups. So we've got 3 groups. So I'm going to make a group over here. I'm going to make a group here in the middle. And I'm going to make one more group over there. So there are my 3 groups. First problem I run into is we always start when we're dividing by using the biggest blocks. So we use the big ones blocks first. And now I'm left with 1 extra that I can't divide up into the 3 groups. So I have to take this to the bank and I trade it for 10 tenths pieces. So let me just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10, and that's equal to the same amount as 1 cubed. So I can take it and put it with my tenths. So now instead of having 2 tenths, I have 12 tenths. So I take that now and I start dividing them up into my 3 groups. And you can see when I do that, each group actually ended up getting 4 tenth pieces. So we're good. That actually worked out nice and neat. Now the next thing I do is I move to my hundredths piece. I have 1 hundredths piece and I can't divide that up into 3 groups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that to the bank, trade it in for 10 thousandths pieces. So let me just double check my number. Here's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. I had 8 thousandths pieces before, so now I added 10 to it, so I have 18. So I'm going to just start dividing those up into my 3 groups. So let's put 1 in each one. Let's put a second in each one, third in each one, fourth, fifth, and last we're going to put a 6th one in each one, and now we've done it. 4 and 218 thousandths, we divided it up into 3. What do we have left? Well, we're left with 1 whole in each group. We are left with 4 tenths in each group. You can notice here that my hundredths piece, which were these ones, I don't have any of them in each group, so I'm going to have to actually put a 0 in for that. And when I count up my number of thousandths, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thousandths. So you can see I took 4 218 thousandths, divided it by 3, and I was left with 1 and 406 thousandths. There's your lesson on dividing with blocks.